The debate over health care reform hits home in the bluegrass. We'll take you to the protest today outside a Kentucky congressman's office.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Marvin Bartlett.
And I'm Jennifer Palumbo. As the debate surrounding health care reform rages on, tonight members of a national movement came together in Lexington. Gabriel Rojas shows us what they had to say, first on Fox.
Activists from the Tea Party movement and other conservative groups converged in front of Congressman Ben Chandler's Lexington office. But it wasn't to protest the lawmaker. Organizers of the event say they support Chandler's opposition to the current health care plan before Congress. Attendees like Lewis Hicks say they want to see the bill defeated in the House.
I think this is a budget-busting bill. We can't afford it.
As a play on the expression pitchforks and torches, many brought small torches for a candlelight vigil. A lighthearted gesture, but a serious message.
Some mini torches. We're going to get candle-scented ones, yes.
Eric Wilson is the director of the conservative group The 912 Project. He says this event is the culmination of months of activism.
They've been making phone calls, writing letters. They're frustrated. They want their voice heard. This is a way they can come out and just make a visual image and say, hey, we're out here in number. We want to be heard. We don't want this health care bill.
Across the country, efforts to influence swing votes in Congress are increasing in anticipation of a final decision on health care reform.
They're putting us so much in debt. Our grandkids, our great-grandkids will not be able to pay off. And that's what I'm here tonight for, is to protect and speak out for my great-grandkids.
As the vote comes down to a few key members of Congress, these activists are watching closely.
If they hold together, I think they can defeat this.
In Lexington, Gabriel Rojas, the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Health care reform. Hear from Congressman Ben Chandler and some people looking to sway his vote.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom Kenny with Megan Skaggs. Thank you for staying up with us tonight. As the battle over health care reform heats up in Washington, some people in central Kentucky are silently voicing their opposition to the proposed health care reform bill.
ABC 36's Kate Slattery has details on one local effort to stop Congress. We have more in our top story at 11.
Dozens of people came out for a silent candlelight vigil Tuesday night outside Representative Chandler's office building in Lexington. Their message is clear. We will do anything in our power to stop this latest health care reform bill from going through.
The comprehensive plan is taking over 1/6 of our economy. It's going to put us $1 trillion in debt. It will not work.
Holding candles and torches, more than 100 people eventually showed up Tuesday night
to protest what's happening and the urgency of it.
Ben Chandler is one of the closest representatives to us that is on the fence, perhaps, so I know he's voted against health care once. We would like to see him vote against it again.
It will take 216 votes to pass the bill.
Right now, as we speak, I don't think they have the votes. Now, they may get those votes, but right now they don't, and it's going to be a very, very interesting week.
Chandler says providing health care for all Americans is an issue of fairness and morality that Congress needs to deal with.
And nobody ultimately will have health care if we don't deal with the costs. The costs are out of control. We spend twice what any other country spends per capita on health care.
In the meantime, Democratic leaders are considering passing the bill without a direct vote.
This comes down to, are we going to continue to allow the insurance companies to own the turf of America?
Tuesday's protesters think using this tactic would be unconstitutional.
If that is used, who knows where this could lead. All I can say that I think there would be a great deal of anger over that.
The president is hoping that Congress will pass the bill before Easter break. In Lexington, Kate Slattery, ABC 36, your local news source.
According to organizers, a total of 270 people showed up to tonight's candlelight vigil.